Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Math Magic, the only solution for all mathematical problem. Our topic is mentioned in the board decimal. We will discuss on the full topic of decimal. So obviously the session will be very interesting. So if you like my videos, kindly subscribe my channel Math Magic, and also if you find that the videos are useful, also you share it among your friends. So students, let's start the session. So first is how to read a decimal number. So let us discuss on how to read a decimal number. So students, see, this part of a decimal is called whole part. You will call it as whole part, and this part is called decimal part. So decimal basically divides a whole number into two parts. Decimal basically divides a whole number into two parts. This part, the number which remains before the decimal, is called decimal part, and the number which remain after the decimal, after a point. Decimal is nothing but a point. See, I have given one point. This number is called, this sign is called decimal. So the numbers which remains after this point is called decimal part. Now students, let us see another thing. This is the first topic. So how to read this number? We can read this number as 42. Since 42 is a whole number, so we will read it as 42.17. So we should not read like this, that 42.17. If you read like this 42.17, then it is a wrong concept. It is a wrong way of reading the decimals. So how to read this decimal part? 42.17. Why 17? Now we will discuss on this. So that is, in order to know this one, so you should know the place value, that is how to read a decimal number. So student, when you read a whole number, so how you read? Say for example, there is a number 1 2 3 4. So how you will read this number? You will read number as 1234. That is, this is the ones place, this is tens place, this is 100 place, and this is 1000 place. So if you read this number, you will read like ones, tens, 100, 1000, like this, isn't it? But so how you will read this number? You will read this number as 1234. But in case of decimal, say for example, this is a way of writing a whole number: ones, then tens, then 100, then 1000, then so on, isn't it? After 100,000, 10,000, then after 10,000, one, like this. But if you read the decimal number always starts from 10. So you will read the number, that is, this is whole part, okay? This is whole part. Now decimal part, how to read the decimal number? See, say for example 0.234. So decimal number always start with 10th digit. So you will write this 10th, then 100th, then 1000th, like this. So it will go on. After decimal you will, so this is after decimal, that is 10th, 100th, 1000, always there will be th. Why th? That one also I will explain you. Now this number, if you read this number 1234.234, that is 2/10, 300, 4000. So it is 234. So 1234.234. Now say for example, there is a number 234.234. 3. So how we will read this? 234.2 300th. It is 2/10th. This is in the 10th place and this is in the 100th place. Always give th. Why this th has been given to you? As because say for example, if you want to convert a decimal number to fraction, 0.75. Now if you want to convert this into fraction, first you read the number. What is the number? 0.75. That is 0.7/10th 500th. So 5 is in the 100th position. 7/10th we will read like this. 7/10th 500. Then suppose 1 is there, 1000, like this. It will start from 10th, 100, 1000 and the whole number starts from 1s, 10s, 100, 1000. So convert it into fraction. How we will write like this? 751 divided by 1. We will write 1. Then how many digits are there? We will count the number of digits after decimal. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. So we will add 3 zeros. So in this way we can convert the decimal number to fraction. This is the third concept. First we have discussed how to read the decimal, then we have discussed about the place value and face value of decimals. Now we will see the conversion of decimal from conversion from decimal to fraction. From decimal to fraction. This is our third topic, which you should know it. So say for example, there is a number 0.5. So if you want to convert it into fraction, what we will do? We will write 5 divided by, as I told you, always write 1 in the denominator. After that, what is the step? After step is you have to count the number of digits after the decimal. Now you can see after decimal there is only 1 digit. So we will add 0. So this is the answer. Say for example, another number 1.25. So if you want to convert it into fraction, what we will write? We will remove the decimal. We will write 125. Then what I told, after in the denominator first you will write 1. So I have written 1 here. Now after decimal, then you have to count the second step. There are two steps. First you write the number in the numerator, then you keep the vinculum. Then in the denominator first you will write 1. After that you will count how many digits are there after decimal. Now you can see after decimal there are 2 digits, 1, 2. So we will add 2, 0. This is the answer. This is very simple. Now say for example 22.345. Now how to convert this one? First we will write 22.345. Then second step is writing 1 in the denominator. Then third step is count the number of digits after the decimal. Now here you can see there are 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. So we will add 0, 3 0. So in this way we can convert the fraction to decimal. Now our next question is what? How to convert the decimal, means from fraction, how we can convert it into decimal. Simple way, from fraction to decimal, how to convert it, the fraction to decimal. Third topic is conversion from fraction to decimal. Say for example there is a number 2/10. So how you will convert? Same process. First we will write 2, then we will count the number of 0 in the denominator. Now here you can see in the denominator there is 1 0. So we will give decimal before one number. Okay, so now I will give another example. Say for example 53.10. 253.100. Let us take another number, 253 divided by 100, 253 divided by 100. So if you convert it into decimal, you write the number 253. Now count the number of 0 in the denominator, 1, 2. So from this side, not from this side, we will count from this side, 1, 2. Before 2 digit, we will give one decimal. So in this way, you can convert the fraction to decimal. I will show you another one. Say for example, 1235 divided by 100. Okay, divided by 1000. So now you write the number 1235. Now what I said, count the number of 0. 1, 2, 3. Here you, from this side, okay, from this side you will count 1, 2, 3, then put decimal. This is the answer. So in this way you can easily convert the fraction to decimal. I hope you have understood this part also. Okay, now let's move to the next part, that is types of decimal. There are two types of decimal basically, like decimal and unlike decimal. And this is very important thing. Like decimal, you should know all this thing. For this like decimal and unlike decimals is very useful in while adding or subtracting the decimals. Okay, so like decimal, unlike decimal. Now what is like and unlike decimal? Let us see. Like decimal means these are the two types of decimal. Okay, like and unlike decimal. Now like decimal example I am giving. Say for example 0.2, 1.3, 24.5. So I have written some of the decimal number. You just notice the number. First I have written 0.2, second I have written 1.3, third I have written 24.5. So can you find out any similarities in this number? Yes, there is one similarity. What is the similarity? You just see the numbers of digit present after the decimal. In every case, you can see the whole part, you leave the whole part. You just concentrate on the decimal part. In the decimal part, I hope you can see that in every part, there are only one digit after decimal. Okay, so if this kind of numbers which has same number of digit after the decimal, they are called like decimal. Likewise, unlike decimal, examples I am giving, say for example, okay, we will take this example only, 0.2, 23.45, then 0.435. Now, did you notice that after decimal, how the digits are different? In the first case, after decimal, there is only one digit. In the second case, after decimal, there are two digits. And in the third case, after decimal, there are three digits. So, since the number of digits after the decimals are not same, just remember this, the number of digits after the decimals are not same, so they are called unlike decimal. So what is the difference between like and unlike decimal? In a like decimal, the number of digits after the decimal will be same, and in an unlike decimal, the number of digits after the decimals will not remain same. So this is the basic difference between like and unlike decimal. I hope you have understood this topic also, this particular difference also, like and unlike decimal. Now I will move into the new another important thing, that is placement of 0 before and after decimal. So suppose there is a number, say for example 0.02 and another number 0.20. So this, do you find these two numbers are same? Although they look same, but they are not same. Why? Because if you put a number 0 before, suppose this is a decimal number, decimal part. In a decimal part, if there is a 0 before a number, then it has some value. What is the value? If you write it in an expanded form, or if you read it, it will be the 200th. 2 is in the 100th place, so it is 200. But 0 after this, in a decimal part, 0 after a digit does not have any value. So how you will read this number? It will be 2 tenth. So this is the very important thing. So if you want to convert a unlike decimal to a like decimal, you can add 0 after a digit. So conversion of unlike decimal to like decimal, you can easily convert the unlike decimal to like decimal. The question many times it used to come that how convert this into like decimal, convert this into like decimal. So say for example, there are a series of number I'm giving 0.2, 0.35, 23.450. So you can see these all are what? Unlike decimal. So you have to convert it into like decimal. So there is one other trick, very easy trick. What is that trick? Just read the number which has maximum number of digit after the decimal. In this case, you can see this 23.450, it has maximum number after the decimal. Why? Because not 450, 453 you can take, because 0 doesn't have any value. So 453. So how we will read this one? 400, 410th, 500, 3000. So in this case, what we will do, if you convert this unlike decimal to like decimal, you will add 0. It will be 0.2. How many 0 we will add here? 3 0. So 20, 0.350 and 23.453. So you can see that now it has converted into like decimal. So in this manner, you can convert the unlike decimal to like decimal. Why this is important? This is important because when you will do addition and subtraction, you can apply this concept for addition and subtraction. So students, now we will see how to add and subtract in a decimal. Okay. Say for example, I will give you one question. Say 22.45 plus 0.2. So how to, you can see these two are unlike decimal. So we can convert it into like decimal. 21.45. Now 0.2. What I said just now, to add 0 after the digit. So add this one. 5, 4 plus 2, 6, 1, 2. So in this manner, you can add, or first for addition and subtraction, remember this is very important. For addition and subtraction, always convert the unlike decimal to the like decimal. Okay, now in case of subtraction, say for, I'm giving another example for subtraction. Say 7.34 minus 1.2. 7 is bigger, so we will write 7.34, 1.2, then what we will add? 0. So minus 4, 2 minus 3, 3 minus 2, 1, 7 minus is 6. So in this way, we can add and subtract the decimal. So students, I hope you have understood today's topic. So what we have discussed, I will send some practice paper also, so that you can practice more, and when you practice more, you will learn more. So what we have learned, let us recapitulate. First, we have learned about how to read the decimal. Second, we have learned about the place value of decimal, place value, how to read the decimal number. Then we have learned about like and unlike decimal. Then we have learned about placement of 0, which plays a very important role in decimal. And lastly, we have learned about subtraction and addition. Addition and subtraction among decimal. Now students, one thing I want to tell you, these decimal numbers are very important because you can use this concept in every aspect of your life. Especially when you will go for measurement, then conversion of meter to centimeter, centimeter to meter. In all measurements, you can use the concept. In your regular life also, you can use the concept of decimal. So that's all for today. I hope you have learned many things today. And if you really like my channel, so you kindly subscribe my channel and for more such videos. And thank you for watching it. Thanks a lot.